lot of us are on here, you know, and there will be more. But I want to encourage you, family. When you're chosen, you're called, know that the rough part, beginning, the season where you're hidden, bullied, forgotten about, made fun of, where you're questioning your identity. Then number two, when you go into seasons where you're being intentionally left out, intentionally, you know it's something deeper. Your light too bright, baby. Your light too bright. You trying so hard to fit in with other people. They light ain't like your light. Their conversation, their thought process ain't your conversation and thought process. God got us flying up here. He's created our minds to be up here, and we trying to dumb it down. We're trying to go down to be where these people are. Oh, you know what? I'm an eagle. Let me be a pigeon today. No, eagles stay as eagles. Eagles, even if they by themselves, they're going to be by themselves. An eagle will fly alone. And a lot of us are too afraid to fly alone, too afraid to step up on our 2 feet. We so afraid, and that's how the enemy gets us. Eagles don't play with pigeons. Eagles ain't out here trying to be no daggone pigeon and get the pigeon to understand why they still an eagle. You know what, eagle? You know what, pigeon? I'm tired of being an eagle today. I'm just gonna be down here with you. I don't like being an eagle. I want to be a pigeon. I want to speak pigeon talk. I want to do what pigeons do. That's not what eagles say. Eagles understand their authority. Eagles are like, I'm not about to be down here with no daggone pigeon. Even if I got to fly by myself, I'm not going to be with no daggone pigeon. Because I'm an eagle. Some of y'all, as I know it sounds crazy and you're laughing, it's true. But y'all, you're an eagle. You're a falcon. And you out here trying to be like a pigeon, like a seagull. No, baby, you an eagle. You're not even trying to be a cardinal or a robin. You're trying to be a pigeon and trying to relate to pigeons. You ever seen an eagle relate to pigeons? Think about it. What if an eagle come around a pigeon? What is a pigeon going to do? They're going to run. You over here wondering why these pigeons are running from you. It's because you an eagle. You an eagle. That's why. You weren't created to relate. You weren't created to relate to pigeons. And we work so hard in our lives. And that's not saying pigeons, oh, they lower or they're this or they're that. I'm just saying where God is calling you to be, where God is calling you to fly isn't for everybody. Many are called, few are chosen. Where you're supposed to fly, the fly zone you're in, only other eagles can get there. But you out here, oh no, I'm going to turn up with my homeboys. Your homeboys are pigeons, I'm sorry. You're called to covenant. You're an eagle. Oh, I want to go hang out with my old homegirls and we want to twerk something in the club with these random dudes and do whatever. Baby, you an eagle. That's pigeon behavior. God's called you to become a helpmate, a legacy builder, a glory carrier. You over here trying to fit in with pigeons? I'm not calling people pigeons. I'm calling mentality pigeon. That's a pigeon mentality. A eagle, a male eagle is about legacy. A male eagle ain't out here just sleeping around. Male eagles don't do that. That's pigeons. That's a pigeon mentality. An eagle, he got purpose. He's intentional. He ain't just coming to the ground just to come to the daggone ground. He coming to the ground with strategy. You ever seen an eagle try to find his food? He circles his food. He's circling. He don't come down. He comes down lower and lower and lower. And when he finally sees the food, he strikes. And he's not just out here just mindlessly doing. He's getting what he came for. He's an eagle. He's intentional. He's not wasting his effort trying to find all different kinds of food. He's looking for specific food. He's an eagle. Some of y'all men wonder what's wrong. Why is God not blessing it? Because you're not moving like an eagle. You're moving like a pigeon. You see how many men get caught up for moving like pigeons? You see they get locked up charges because that's pigeon behavior. That's not an eagle. An eagle understands covenant. An eagle understands legacy. An eagle is a man of God. An eagle understands that his body is worth more than to just give it away. His energy is worth more than just giving it away to random people, random women. He understands his value. Eagles aren't wasting energy. Eagles are preserving energy for the right moment. Do you ever see a lion? Lions don't be out here just running after food. They leave the lionesses to do it. Lions be asleep, chilling, preserving their energy for that moment that they got to protect their pride. They're not just out here doing whatever. They're intentional. They conserve their energy. Men of God, women of God, you're eagles. Start acting like it. Stop allowing these pigeon mentalities to impact you. And I'm talking about fear too. I don't know. So what am I going to do? I don't know. No, that's pigeon. Are you an eagle or not? Not everybody's called out. You might be called to be an eagle, but maybe you just don't want to be an eagle. Cool. Don't be an eagle. God will raise up another one. Choose you this day whom you will serve. Are you an eagle? Are you a pigeon? Are you a lion? Are you a Siberian puppy? I mean, it's a Siberian household cat. Which one? Lion, house cat, eagle, pigeon. Do you see lions talking to house cats and say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of being a lion. You know, being a lion's real. It has its days, but I'd rather just be a house cat. One thing about an animal, they stay in their lane. You don't see house cats chilling with lions at all because they're afraid they're going to get eaten. And that's the cost. That's the cost of being chosen. It's understanding who you are and whose you are well enough. That you're not trying to fit in at the wrong table. That you're trying to sit at a table that maybe makes sense to you in a moment, but there's things God knows that you don't. You're called to be eagle. You're called to be a lion. Are you going to accept the call? That's your choice. All I have to say is, as for me and my house, we're going to be eagles. We're not going to lower our ability to fly so that we can fit in better with more birds. Nah, I'm an eagle, and I'm going to keep being an eagle. You were born to stand out, family, and that's the cost of being chosen. Cost is to be misunderstood. Cost is to not be at tables you feel like you should be. Not be in rooms you feel like you deserve to be in. Not get the promotion you feel like you should get. You can't just be with anybody. That's why God's made it hard for people to access you, or has given you the conviction to access you, to make it hard, your access to be harder. It's because you're an eagle. You have purpose. You have a call. Don't lower your level, family. You're chosen. There's a cost, but I'll be honest with you, the cost of fitting in with pigeons versus accepting I'm an eagle, and there's things that eagles specifically have to deal with that pigeons will never have to deal with. You heard me? When I accept the call, I understand that there are certain types of predators eagles have to deal with. There's certain threats eagles have to deal with. There's certain things that eagles have to deal with that pigeons will never deal with. And we over here admiring what the pigeon got to go through. Like, man, you ain't got to worry about an airplane. I mean, we been taking out by these airplanes. Pigeons like, I ain't never had to deal with that. I can't fly that high. I don't have the capacity to fly that high. But you do, because you're chosen. Fly with eagles. You're born to stand out. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.